What's going on, guys and gals? Ugh. That's a weird fucking start off a video. What's going on, guys and gals? My name is NekoFluttershy, and social media sucks. It's not as good as it used to be. Facebook is sexist, Facebook is racist, and, homophobic, and blah, blah, blah. We get it, right? And when it comes to not only that, but wait, there's more. So I love social media. I keep saying this, I love being able to share my thoughts and feelings with you guys and gals on the whole subject that you guys and gals may think is cool, right? I play video games, I do this, do that. But there are some problems that I think social media is getting worse. Now, some of you might be thinking, oh, you're ripping off Optimus, because Optimus just made a video about that. Yes, he did. And good on him for doing that. And because it's plain to see, it's fucking obvious to see that something is wrong with social media. And that it's not what it used to be. Now I get it. Things change over time. That's fine. That's cool. The interface may change, people come and go and this sort of thing. But one thing that remains the same is that things get worse and worse a lot of the time. See, Facebook went on this website that was, and same with YouTube, these websites, they went from being cool, that everybody loves, to having a fuck ton of problems that makes people want to leave the website and never look back. I've had some friends on Facebook that left because of all the problems that are on the platform. And I've had friends that were thinking about doing YouTube videos and, whatever, but they stopped and they didn't want to do it because of all of the problems that came with that, because YouTube is shit. Sometimes. I love YouTube because I get to basically say and do whatever I want. It's free and all that. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't come without some risks and some problems. And here are some of the problems I've noticed. Let's start with Twitter, actually. Now, some of you that don't know as to why I have stopped posting on Twitter, it's because my Twitter got hacked. And I've heard a lot of people recently say that, because I've been thinking about contacting them, be like, hey, here's the ordeal. My, Twitter got hacked, and I can't really sign in, and I can't verify because, not only did it get hacked, but also the fact that, it's someone changed my fucking phone number, right? And after that, I've heard some people say, oh, you shouldn't do that. Twitter does not care. If they think you did something wrong, whether you did it or not, they will fuck you over for it. They will basically ban you from the platform. And I'm like, fine, okay, I guess I'm not going to do that. But just, if anybody from Twitter that has seen, and that wants to know why I've stopped posting to an extent, it's because of the fact that I can't. My Twitter got hacked, and I can't do anything about it at this point in time. Now, does that mean anything? Well, yeah, it just means that Twitter's a bunch of fucking cunts that can't do anything right. But another thing I'd like to mention about this is we've had problems before with Twitter. A bunch of pedophiles are joining Twitter, and they still are, to an extent. There's a lot of them. But we destroyed most of them, which is good. I'm glad we were able to do such things, in the community and tear these people down. But one of the problems that come from that is that if for some unspecified reason, something goes wrong on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, um, it's the fact that it's not always my fault. It's not always whatever. Like, for example, the first moment I noticed I got hacked was when Twitter, when they flagged me for something. They basically were like, oh, you said this and did this, which I didn't. They basically got me for some sort of threat that I made, but I didn't actually make because it wasn't me, and you get the whole idea. It was someone else that hacked my account. And some of you may be like, yeah, likely story. I've heard that one 5 billion times, blah, blah, blah. But it's true. Like, I don't really use Twitter all that much. And unlike a lot of people on there, I at least abide by the fucking rules, okay? I know when too much is too much. I know the rules. I mean, I guess it doesn't really mean I'm going to follow them, but still, I know what the rules are. I know exactly how to behave online. That doesn't mean I always will. I'm just fucking around, but yeah. It's true, though, that there's a lot of people out there that don't really seem to listen to the rules. They don't care about the rules. I guess I can't blame them with the state of everything. We gotta stick it to them. We gotta be like, yeah, we are dealing with your bullshit for too long. But you see, so once my account got hacked, they changed the phone number, so I can't access my account right now, right? There's no way to enter your email. And so, I made a new account, right? Fine, I made a backup account to NekoFluttershy, so I could try to tell people, hey, my account got hacked, blah, blah, blah. That's why I haven't been on for a while. Because I couldn't, I couldn't log in. Well, I could, but it'll tell me that I need to verify and all that. Which after that, I made a new account. Twitter somehow thought that was suspicious. I don't know why. I wasn't even putting anything on there that was suspicious. Like, why the fuck would Twitter think something is suspicious when it's not? It's just me telling people, hey, my account got hacked. There's nothing. And so I made a new account, until I can get the problem resolved. But, okay, fine. I need to enter a phone number. Okay, so I try entering our house phone number, right? The one that I used for my first Twitter account. Because I don't have a cell phone, right? And if I do, but none of them work. Like, one has a very cracked screen, and two just won't even turn on at all. Even when charged, they won't do what I want them to do. And so it's like, okay, fine, whatever. And so I did that. That didn't work. So I tried entering. I made a phone number on a application or a website known as Text Now, which that one will allow you to make a cell phone number or any phone number at all and allow you access to things like verification. You can text, you can call people, whatever. Basically, it's like a phone, like a smartphone, but without all the applications of like Twitter and Instagram, whatever. So I tried that. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll make a account for this website. I have made one before for this, for things like that, and that was a weird shotgun issue. But as I was saying, I did that. That didn't work. And as a last resort, I tried to enter my friend DJ's phone number. So I was gonna tell him, I'd be like, hey DJ, I'm sending you an email. Well, I'm not sending you an email. Twitter is blah blah blah, so I can get my account verified. Fine, cool, whatever. But that actually worked. Yeah, that actually worked. Why did that work, but the other two didn't? I don't know. Nothing. I mean, it's weird. But you know what? No. Fuck this. I'm not bothering with this. I'm not gonna bother with, all this when, it's not worth it. If anybody truly actually cared about me or my content, where I've been on Twitter, they will go on here and watch the video, right? So this is just Twitter. I'm already going on fucking Twitter, talking about how bullshit it can be sometimes. Uh, but let's talk about the big dogs, Facebook and YouTube. I mean, Twitter itself is big, but I'm talking bigger. Facebook and YouTube. Facebook. Oh boy! I have an ass load to complain about with them. Ah. Fucking hell do I. So, let's start with the real name policy. Basically, it states if you don't use your real name, your real birth name, the name you were given, or if you had a sex change or whatever, and you changed your name and blah blah blah, you changed your name for other reasons. In reality, get that paperwork done and shit. You can do that. But if you go by a fake name or anything like that, your account is banned. I've had that happen before, right? I made an account called Fluttershy Clark, which was an account I made on Facebook because at that time, my ex, Erica, she ended up making a Princess Luna version of that. Fine, cool. Well, Fluttershy Clark did not end well. Within like the first month or two, that account got banned. I couldn't access it. I tried telling Facebook, hey, what is wrong with you? Why can I not access my account? And they said it was because of the policy. And I said, and I quote, that is a fucking stupid policy. It is. It's a dumb as fuck policy. Really shit policy. What if you want to use a fake name so that certain people can't find you? Like, what if you have someone you don't want finding out who you are or where you live? Like, for example, my father, Brian, he's not really my father because of all the things he's done. He may have been, we may be related by blood, but that's it. That is it. He's not my father. He doesn't act like one. He never did, right? And I'll mention that in another video at some point. But just know that he is a person I want the least contact with, right? The least contact with. And so I also made that account because there's a lot of Clarks in the world, not just around here or in Ohio, but like all over the place. So it would be a little bit harder for him to be like, oh yeah, that's him. Because if he didn't know I liked My Little Pony, he wouldn't have suspected as much. So I also did that because of that. And in addition, I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So I got that banned for like ever. Yeah, I couldn't access my Facebook, and so I'm like, fine, Facebook, have it your way. So I made another account, and the same thing happened. Right? I just wanted a separate account in case something happened, like, a backup account, in case something happened to my main account. Which, I mean, things like this, like fucking sticking up for people that need it. Basically, being a decent human being and showing that you care about the LGBT community, or showing that you care about black people. Like, there was this post, I mentioned this in a recent video. Facebook fucked me over and here's why, or something like that. And I basically mentioned why. Is that, there's a post or a video of a black guy getting attacked, and we were all saying the same thing. We were all like, you know what? These people, if we were there in that situation, we would have beat the shit out of the people that were attacking that black person. They were only attacking because of his race. That's it. He didn't do anything wrong. He was just doing whatever, and he got attacked, because these people were racist. And, you know, they were saying every possible slur that you could imagine with these people. And, we were defending the black person that would get it. We was like, oh, we should definitely kick the shit out of these people for being racist and attacking an innocent civilian. Attacking someone that didn't deserve to be attacked. And it wasn't police or anything. It was like, other people, other, like, civilians that were attacking. But still, I mean, the fact that this guy was getting attacked and, a bunch of racial slurs were going around, we, and I'm not the only one, we were trying to defend this guy. We were trying to help him by being like, if we were there, we would have beat the shit out of these people. And Facebook, being the racist website that it is, decided to ban me for 30 days, block my account so I couldn't comment or post or anything. And this goes not just to Facebook, but to Messenger as well. So I can't even message people telling them, hey, my account has been, blocked for 30 days. So if I don't get back to your comment or your post or whatever, that's why. It's because, of these things. And a lot of people agree with me on this. They're like, yeah, Facebook fucking sucks. Facebook is racist. Facebook is this and that. And they are. Because, if it was any other, like, if it was, if it was the other way around, if this black guy was attacking other people because they were white and we defended this and we defended, the black or the white people that were getting attacked, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But because the guy was black and we were defending this guy, because he was different, I got blocked for 30 days. Which is bullshit. By trying to defend people that deserve to be defended, people that need to be defended, especially in this time, of all the riots and all the things that have happened. It's not right. And initially, I got banned for 30 days, slightly before that, because, I showed a cat photo. Yeah. Remember when I said 2 kittens playing around, having fun, having a good time? Yeah. Apparently, cat photos. I guess I got blocked for 30 days, due to some violent content. And, they said something like, that post, or the video that I shared to one of my friends, was violent. Yeah, having 2 kittens playing around having fun is violent. Wow. I would really hate for Facebook to play Doom Eternal, or Call of Duty, or Grand Theft Auto, or anything like that. Video games that are violent and shit. I'd hate for them to see this shit. Oh God. What would they would they think? What the fuck would Facebook think if I was playing Doom Eternal at this point? Because if you are going to block me for 30 days, it was like within 2 seconds. Like, I refreshed the page to make sure that the thing was successful. Because sometimes things don't exactly post properly on Facebook. That's another issue I have. Some things don't post properly. And when I refreshed the page, it said I got blocked for 30 days because of that specific, GIF. Because it was a GIF. And I was like, what? God damn! So cat photos and videos are apparently violent. Oh, two kittens having a good time. Oh, we can't show that on Facebook anymore. Don't don't show cat photos on the internet, guys and gals. You're gonna get fucked by the stupid Facebook police that can't even do their job right. I mean, Facebook police are exactly just like police in reality. They are corrupt. I mean, not all of them are, but a lot of them are. Where I live, basically, here's a word of advice. If you live where I do, never trust the police. Right? They are corrupted cunts that can't do anything right. And if anybody from the Meigs County Sheriff's Department or anybody is watching this, fuck you. You all can go fuck yourselves, eat a bag of dicks, I don't care. Or a bag of pussies, who cares? Right? You bunch of fucking pedophile molester kids. Or child molesters. Like, that's the thing. It's like around here, we allow fucking pedophiles to lead our police force. Yeah. How nice. But a problem is... Wow, I think I killed everyone for once. But yeah, I mean, that's just Facebook in itself. I mean, after that, a problem that lies within the fact that, getting blocked for 30 days just for showing a cat photo, if that wasn't bad enough, let's get into the aspects of YouTube. Oh boy! So apparently, YouTube is the same way as Facebook. They don't allow certain things on the platform, yet they don't monitor anything. Like, you're not allowed to post porn here on YouTube, but there's a lot of porn on YouTube. And it's the same thing with Facebook. You can't exactly show explicit material like, porn. And, yeah. But apparently it can. Because no one cares. Apparently. Like, if you are going to say that you don't allow porn, or I don't really care about that, because, hey, I mean, who doesn't love a bit of good, jacking off material? Who doesn't want to see a bunch of hot babes doing hot babe things, or hot guys doing hot guy things if you're a woman, or if you're gay, or whatever? Who doesn't want to see that shit, right? But, you know, if you are going to say that your website, if you don't condone these sort of things, and if, you know, something like that pops up, the account gets banned or blocked or whatever, you have to deliver on that promise. You have to be like, yeah, we don't fuck around. But it's a problem because Facebook just doesn't. It's about certain people. That YouTube is also pretty sexist as well, but not as much as Facebook. Facebook, oh my god, so sexist. Um, like, you can say one thing about a woman and that's fine, but you say one thing about a guy, like, oh, that woman is fat, whatever. Okay, cool. But if you talk about that to a guy, oh, hell breaks loose. Although, one of the weirdest things happened. I was joking around, having a good time. And I was saying it as a joke too. I was telling people, hey, this is just a joke. Don't worry about it. But I was thinking, okay, women, the females are such a very weird species, right? The female species is a really weird one, LOL. And they are. They are very complex and weird. But that's what you gotta like about them as well. But I said that as a joke, and a lot of people took that as such. But Facebook was like, nah, man, you can't say that. And a lot of people were defending me, like, oh, dude, that was a joke. He even specifically said that it was, it's like in the year 2020, you can't fucking joke anymore. You can't have fun in this year. And even in the past couple of years, with Facebook being the big dick paddles that they are, using your fucking penis as a goddamn paddle to fucking swim across the river. I don't care. I don't care what you do with your fucking penis as long as you keep it away from me. But, but it's true though. Like, I don't understand what is with some people. And YouTube is the same way. But YouTube has a whole set of their own problems, right? YouTube is ass when it comes to these things. They, like, when it comes, like, okay, my thoughts on, just a quick little thing, a quick little side note, my thoughts on Leafy is here. I think the guy is bad. Like, I think these so-called commentary channels where people like Leafy or Pyrocynical talking about certain things are bad. They are very bad for YouTube because they're what I consider to be bullying and harassment. Like, those of you that may not know, there's this YouTuber called Tootsie Forever, right? He was known at the time as Tootsie Roll 2. And, you know, Leafy did a video on him. And then, you know, basically sent his audience after, you know, after Tootsie. And I'm like, whoa, 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 that is too far, right? Like, you shouldn't be sending your audience after anybody just because you don't like their content and the fact that it's cringe or whatever. Like, come on. Seriously. Are you gonna be that fucking childish? Oh, I don't like the content that you post, so I'm gonna send my army after you. Blah, blah, blah. Like, are you for real? Seriously. Grow the fuck up, okay? But that's beside the point. The point is, you know, people that don't deserve to get banned or whatever on the platform get banned, you know, on YouTube. And people that deserve that, the content that deserves to be demonetized or that deserves to not even exist on YouTube at all, still lay there. They still exist, right? And the more that people say, oh, this particular video goes against the guidelines, you should definitely ban this channel or whatever, the more YouTube is like, no, I think we're good. We're not going to do anything about this. Which is wrong. You know, YouTube is a big old pile of shit sometimes. Ooh, YouTube really makes my penis itch. And not in the good way. But I just think that while social media is going downhill, and there's a lot of examples after that, you know, apparently Tumblr a while ago doesn't allow porn on there anymore. Back in my day, there was porn for days on Tumblr. And that's what I liked about it. You could post porn on there and not have to worry about anything. But, I mean, I guess that's something else. I don't care about Tumblr. I don't really use Tumblr all that much. I think Tumblr's a fucking dead social media site. Yeah, there's a lot of people that still use it, but I think it's dead compared to, like, other websites that, you know, are popular as fuck. But one of the problems I will always have with social media is the people that are on social media. Yes, I downright despise Susan Wojcicki, or whatever the fuck her actual name is, or whatever. I have a problem with her because of the way she's running YouTube. I have a problem with Mark Zuckerberg because he's a total cunt. He's a total penis-licking, asshole-shooing, fuckhead of a dildo bag. And that's just fucking putting that fucking nicely. Okay? Like, you know, like, he allowed the website to get to where it is now. And, what's more, he has no care at all. He doesn't care about the people. I mean, if I was running any social media site, I'd be like, oh, okay, so there's this problem going on, here's that problem, I'm going to address it, and I'm going to do something about it. You know, I wouldn't just let things get to the point where everybody hates the website. But apparently, Zuckerberg doesn't care. Susan doesn't care. Whoever runs Twitter probably doesn't give a shit either. I mean, but also, I mean, there's also the constant problem. Even if things like Facebook and Instagram aren't really that bad, which they fucking are, you should definitely. I mean, if you're thinking about making an account in 2020, just do yourself a favor and don't make an Instagram, don't make a fucking whatever, you know, because I mean it's true, social media will hurt you as well. Social media makes you question everything. It makes you more depressed and shit. Seeing, let's say for example, I had one of my friends join Facebook, and let's say for example, DJ used Facebook a lot, and he posted a bunch of things, and he got like 50 likes and 100 comments and a couple shares. I would be jealous because let's face it, that's a lot more than I'm getting, right? I don't care about the numbers on Facebook. It's just fucking Facebook. Now YouTube, I care more about when it comes to the numbers. But when it comes to Facebook, I don't give a shit all that much. But that is a problem, and it makes people think that they don't care about you. It makes you think that people don't care about you and blah blah blah, which they probably don't. They're probably just friending you right now because they feel bad for you. And now I'm just fucking around, but in all seriousness though, I mean, it's bad, so I would recommend you don't use social media in 2020. Don't make a new account, don't do anything, unless you're established, people like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye, those people. If you're already established and you have a lot of fan base or viewers, then by all means make a new account. I don't care. And you don't even have to take my advice here. Just do whatever you want. But a problem still arises with the fact that social media ruins lives as well. There's a lot of drama that has happened to me over the years because of social media. People get the wrong idea of me, and they think they can talk all the shit that they want about me because they're behind a screen, and they don't dare say that shit to me in reality. They're too much of a pussy, right? A lot of people are. That's what the internet is as a whole. Not just with Facebook and Twitter, but as a whole. People are anonymous on the internet. And after that, they will ruin your life. They'll be like, oh yeah, you see that person? Well, this person likes to fuck dogs in the ass. This person likes to beat the shit out of little kids. Likes to fucking do things. When that's not true at all, right? And this person's a complete racist and blah 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 blah. Now, okay. And that's also what I like about people. I downright despise humans as a whole. Humans are fucking stupid. But that's also what I like about humans. Is the fact that they are hypocritical. Oh, this person is a racist. We must, banish them from this world. We must, harass them and shit. Yeah, you say the N-word every possible chance you get. Yeah, so you're allowed to say the N-word, but I'm not? Really? Are you that dumb? Are you fucking mental? Are you stupid? Does your penis smell like cheese? No? Well, you're an idiot then. But anyways, but yeah, that's just my thoughts on social media. I think it has failed. I think social media is fun while it lasted. And when it comes to TikTok, I made a video about that, but holy shit, I am happy that TikTok is going to be gone. Let's celebrate Let's have a party. Let's be happy. Let's say fuck yeah. Because fuck TikTok. That shit is dumb. Right? And that's gonna be it for this video. I just think that social media needs to go. It has overstayed its welcome. I know it's a part of human society and nature, but I think the world would be a whole lot better off without um, social media. Like a lot of my friends are actually contemplating leaving Facebook and shit because of how much problems it's giving them. But yeah, I do agree. Maybe you should, because I don't want to see my friends end up in pain or getting hurt because of the way Facebook is treating people or YouTube or anything like that. Um, like, I'm fine. Well, not really. I'm not really fine. I'll explain a little bit more in another video, but you get the idea that there are problems with everything on the internet, and yeah. By the way, guys and gals, I'm really sorry if this video is longer than, whatever. I just felt strongly on the subject. I feel like more people need to see this. More people need to understand that, as good as social media is, as cool as it is, brings people together, good time, whatever, that's also a problem. It's a pain in the ass. A lot of people will probably be better off without it. And yeah. But anyways, guys and gals, that's gonna be it for this video. If you like this video, give this video a like. If not, that's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. I'm wasting ammo because I can, and I don't give a fuck. But yeah, don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe. And click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams and whatever the fuck else I do. Ugh. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. But oh, that was 420. Let's smoke up a little bit, guys and gals. Again, as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people. And brohoof. Boom. Yeah. Boop ba doo. Boop boop ba doo. Boop boop ba doo. Ba doo ba doo.